Hi, this is Amy, and I am coming to you from the high school car line where I'm waiting to pick up all of my children. And I wanted to speak with you about my reflections on Google. This was actually my first time. The Google Fundamentals training modules were the first time that I'd actually gone in to Google and kind of looked through to see what their training looked like for some of their options. I've tried to use Blogger, and I've used, obviously Gmail and YouTube and a couple of other things I can link to through Google, but my experience with Google Docs has been very limited. That said, this particular class or particular module came at a really good time because I track behaviors for autistic children that I work with, and one of the methods that I'd been doing is on paper, and to be able to, kind of pass the paper around from teacher to teacher, from speech to OT to resource to the general ed classrooms was kind of a pain, and it just didn't have that nice polished look that I would prefer the data have. So I actually spent my time this week creating a Google spreadsheet. The advantages to Google over something like Excel is that they're shareable. I don't know, they're so similar beyond the sharing capacity and allowing others to edit and add to it. They're so similar that, I like that the commands were the same as far as Excel to the Google spreadsheet. But again, that shareability factor was huge. And then looking at some of the Google Classroom stuff, I actually kind of polled my children. I have children 1st, 4th, 9th, and 10th graders to see if any of their teachers used the Google Classroom capabilities, and none of them are as of yet, but I do know that Google Docs are something that even last year my 3rd grader was very familiar with creating and sharing a Google Doc with his teacher. And as a matter of fact, I was kind of floored as a mom when my then 8-year-old child says, "Mom, I made a 70." And I said, "Why?" He says, "Oh, but don't worry, I sent her the wrong Google Doc." And I was just really impressed that he knew how to do that and I didn't. As far as pursuing the Google Educator certification, I think that would be a great thing to do. I think that the capabilities of what Google has to offer go so far beyond what I know now, that and I think we're going to be moving that way in the future, that it's free and that the hosting is simple. I think that it's an underutilized resource that we're only going to see be used more as as time goes by, and I feel like that Google Educator certification would be a really nice bullet on the resume of a new teacher. Thanks, have a great week.